in the Lost Lands, read for you by Claudia Black. You can buy anything you might desire from Grey Alice, but it is better not to. The Lady Mélange did not come herself to Grey Alice. She was said to be a clever and a cautious young woman, as well as exceedingly fair, and she had heard the stories. Those who dealt with Grey Alice did so at their own peril, it was said. Grey Alice did not refuse any of those who came to her, and she always got them what they wanted. Yet somehow, when all was done, those who dealt with Grey Alice were never happy with the things she brought them, the things that they had wanted. The Lady Mélange knew all this, ruling as she did from the high keep built into the side of the mountain. Perhaps that was why she did not come herself. Instead, it was Giray who came calling on Grey Alice that day. Blue Giray, the lady's champion, foremost of the paladins who secured her high keep and led her armies into battle, captain of her color guard. Giray wore an underlining of pale blue silk beneath the deep azure plate of his enameled armor. The sigil on his shield was a maelstrom done in 100 subtle hues of blue, and a sapphire, as large as an eagle's eye, was set in the hilt of his sword. When he entered Grey Alice's presence and removed his helmet, his eyes were a perfect match for the jewel in his sword, though his hair was a startling and inappropriate red. Grey Alice received him in the small, ancient stone house she kept in the dim heart of the town beneath the mountain. She waited for him in a windowless room, full of dust and the smell of mould, seated in an old high-backed chair that seemed to dwarf her small, thin body. In her lap was a grey rat, the size of a small dog. She stroked it languidly as Giray entered and took off his helmet and let his bright blue eyes adjust to the dimness. "Yes," Grey Alice said at last.
"You are the one they call Grey Alice,"
Giray said. "I am."
"I am Giray. I come at the behest of the Lady Mélange."
"The wise and beautiful Lady Mélange," said Grey Alice. The rat's fur was soft as velvet beneath her long, pale fingers. "Why does the lady send her champion to one as poor and plain as I?"
"Even in the keep, we hear tales of you," said Giray.
"Yes?"
"It is said, for a price, you will sell things strange and wonderful."
"Does the Lady Mélange wish to buy?"
"It is said also that you have powers, Grey Alice. It is said that you are not always as you sit before me now, a slender woman of indeterminate age, clad all in grey. It is said that you become young and old, as you wish. It is said that sometimes you are a man, or an old woman, or a child. It is said that you know the secrets of shape-shifting, that you go abroad as a great cat, a bear, a bird, and that you change your skin at will, not as a slave to the moon like the werefolk in the Lost Lands."
"All of these things are said," Grey Alice acknowledged.